Hi, Brandon.
Hi. I was trying to I was trying to finish my reviews. I forgot I never did reviews for this.
Oh, reviewless.
We've got reviews now. I did them so fast.
Wait, hold on.
Ugh.
Let's do it.
Okay. Mm, mm, mm. You finished the movie?
Movie, yeah.
Hell yeah. All
And then
right,
take a
you're
nap.
what did you say? And then you took a nap?
Yeah.
Were you off today?
No, I took we got home at like 4:30.
Mm, damn. That's the life.
So what I've been doing.
All right, let's do it. A one, two, a one, two, three, play. Movie, movie, movie.
Movie.
All right, part two. Like I said, I'm drinking now.
Hey, that's a Four Loco you got there.
It's not a Four Loco. This is from the other night from the Canelo Bud Crawford, the Terrence Crawford fight. Jordan came over. He was like, "Are you watching the fights?" He's like, "Yeah, just gonna be chilling." He's like, "You trying to hang?" It was like 8:30, and I was like, "I mean, I guess if you want." I was like, "I can come over there. You can come over." He's like, "I'm coming over." He didn't show up till 9:30. Um, and he was like, "I'm stopping at the gas station. Do you want anything?" I was like, "Yeah, just get me like an Arnold Palmer." Instead of an Arnold Palmer, he brought me two spiked raspberry Arnold Palmers.
That's close.
It is close. And then Marina was
Half
like, I want mini M&Ms, a bag of mini M&Ms. But he didn't want to check his phone, which is why he got mine wrong. So he bought her four king-sized bags of different kinds of M&Ms.
Oh,
Sadly,
that's
none of
nice.
them were mini though.
Oh, so she threw them all away.
Yeah, she spit on him, said try again.
Yeah. Gross. Past and future guest, Jordan.
What?
Past and future guest.
Past and future guest. Yes, that
Yeah.
rhymes. Let's try this drink. I've never had it before. It contains real juice and select teas.
And
And
select teas.
And yes, it is a pint. It's 24 fluid ounces. It's 5% alcohol. And it's
Ew.
good. No,
He likes it.
I like it.
Um, and the Danish movie.
A Danish movie. And Soren Kierkegaard. The movie opens with a quote from Soren Kierkegaard before you get to notice a bunch of teens slash young adults take part in what's called the lake race. It looks like
We
this is a ritual. That's the word.
a tradition
Tradition.
and not a ritual.
Tradition.
I think a ritual would be
Tradition. Like
like
witches and stuff.
or like they race around a boat and drink and stuff. Something like that would be like a
Oh
ritual.
yeah. So this one's more like they race around a lake and drink and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah. They
not just
each
a boat.
they each carry a case and they have to drink along the way. They have to finish the race and they do it and then they drunkenly party on the town. They're just causing havoc on the trains and with the police and all of this and it's just loud and then abrupt cut. Black screen. Intro credits.
It's pretty classy.
It's effective. I got goosies.
It sounds like a cold open. Get out of here, cat.
It's not. Yeah, it is like a little cold open in a way. Like
Like
a
like The Office.
crack open, a cold open.
Boo. You lose 1 point.
Neumann told me that joke, so I had to say
Neumann.
it.
No, I'm Neumann.
And then intro credits. Then you get a school where the students go to meet to discuss a potential no alcohol policy for all the students as their actions have gone too far. All the teachers are
I
in the
would say.
lounge. Um, Teachers Martin, Tommy, Peter, and Nikolaj These are our four main guys, our colleagues and friends who work at this. They call them gymnasium schools in Europe. I don't know what that means, but
I thought it was like a dormitory type school system or something like
it
that
it does kind of feel like that, doesn't it?
on campus and everything.
Yeah.
Like a JD Salinger type shit. I don't know what they do in Denmark.
In Copenhagen, it does feel like a JD Salinger type shit, but uh,
They're like these four middle-aged dudes.
yeah.
They've been
And
buddies for a while.
they all kind of struggle with unmotivated students and feel that their lives have become stale and boring in a way. And
They should try and teach waiting for Godot to the juniors like I'm doing right now.
yeah.
It's they despise it. Two
Um,
kids like it, and 13 kids hate me.
Martin is even Mads
Feel you,
Mikkelsen. He's
Martin.
the history teacher. He's confronted by some of the senior students and their parents who have expressed that he's become a barrier to them passing their history exams and not being able to get into university. So that's kind of a big fucking deal. And it's not like his class is hard. It's that he's uninvolved in their learning. It's like very
He's just kind of
passive.
distant and
Yeah.
lethargic a little bit, yeah, and puts a lot of the onus on them, and they're not really about that. This new age bunch of kids.
Well, at a dinner celebrating Nikolaj's 40th birthday, Nikolaj, he taught, what did he teach? Philosophy, I think.
I wish I could teach philosophy in high school.
You'd love that.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
The whole class, you'd be like, what if? And then that's it. That's all you write on the board. Then you guys
Yeah,
go. Then you just talk.
I just show a picture of Mel and be like, "Go,
What
give
are
me
the
something."
morality, ethics? Let's talk. Let's
What's
go.
Mel? Yeah,
The easiest class.
be great.
Um, so they're at his birthday, and they discuss at this. I can't remember who brings it up. The a theory inspired by the work of psychiatrist Finn Skarderud, that humans are born with a blood alcohol content deficiency of 0.05%. And so that maintaining a BAC of 0.05% puts them at baseline, which makes one more creative and more relaxed.
Interesting theory. Definitely not true or anything, or has any
you're
sort of
mi-
basis.
you're missing this.
Yeah, or any in reality. But yeah, they argue like once you hit a certain level of intoxication that your body's meant to be at, everything is easier. You're in a flow state.
You
You
should
can
tell
drive better.
you should tell devout Catholics that God messed up and he made your BAC too low.
Well, maybe that's why they're always drinking wine, aka
Maybe
Jesus's
Jesus'
blood.
blood. Yeah.
Drink that Jesus blood.
Jesus period blood. Ugh. I got a bad batch of wine.
Hey,
It's his period blood.
no.
Um, so they're all at this dinner. They really start to target and pick on Martin with this conversation of blood alcohol content as he's drinking just water. And that they believe, like, truly that he lacks self confidence and joy, which results in the students' comments about him in his class. Um, and so Martin just decides, all right, fuck it. If you guys are going to pick on me, I'm going to start to drink heavily at dinner before, like, really early in the movie, just like breaking down in front of them about loneliness. He just starts crying after they notice his excessive drinking. I was like, oh, goddamn.
Poor
They really
guy.
pushed him to the edge.
Yeah, Jesus. There's some
But
ruthless little fucks.
but then they start to banter back and forth. They become much happier as they drink a little more. They discuss Martin's history and like jazz ballet. Him dancing comes up a lot. They're like, do the dance, man, do the dance. He's like, I'm
It's
not
a
gonna do the dance.
Yeah, it's like a theme. It's like a thing of his past.
They
Like
get
his
drunk. They
apathy.
also do like speed walking competitions. They're arm wrestling outside. They're just being guys.
So guys, that's the ideal human state is being a bro.
And talking about hardball,
Yeah, and sucking puss.
being a bro, talking about
Yeah,
hardball and sucking puss.
that's the ideal state according to
The big
these
three,
guys.
according to Finn Skarderud and
Is that a
Jesus.
real guy?
I don't know. It's
Hmm,
hyperlinked here, so I think so.
probably.
Um, so while the group like dismisses this alcohol theory, Martin, who is depressed due to his troubles with school and at
Dribbles.
work, and his troubles in his own marriage, is inspired and decides to just secretly drink at work the next day.
I yeah, I this is or I think this part of the movie it's a little I don't know if it's meant to do this. It's a little two-facey then, right? Because it seemed like I'm starting this experiment and really it's just like he's an alcoholic
Yeah.
and now he's fucking drinking at work, but the framing of the movie makes it seem like the start of a grand journey.
Yes, it's he's on to something, you know. This is he's gonna
Which is that might be
discover.
just satire, I don't know. Not just satire.
They each all have different ways too throughout the movie of like trying to hide their alcohol. I can't even remember what he did at first, but um they when Martin realizes at the end of the day, like he's like, oh fuck, I can't drive. Nikolaj gives him a ride, and the guys convene to discuss what went on today. And so the rest of the group eventually decide to join him, considering the ordeal an experiment to test Skardarud's theory.
Sure.
So when it's just him by itself, it is very alcoholic like.
Yeah.
But now they're gonna document and do a log, you know?
And they're gonna write about it and discuss it.
A group log of what occurs after 2 beers. Have they never drank?
Yeah, drink 2 beers and teach history. I think they all know what's gonna happen, but
And so then
they're just gonna be buzzed all day.
they start to drink at regular intervals to just kind of maintain that blood alcohol level and to entertain it for research purposes. But they agree to set some ground rules. One, the BAC should never be below 0.05, and that they should not drink after 8 p.m. because that's what Hemingway did.
Yeah. They gotta
Or
follow
on
these rules.
or on weekends. They don't drink on weekends either.
Or before breakfast.
Yeah, now before breakfast or after 8 p.m. or on weekends. So mostly just like at work.
I don't know if Hemingway himself followed those rules his whole entire life.
And also, they'll never drink and drive, with the point oh 0.05 being the legal limit in Denmark. So they're like, we can't do it. We get in
Can't even
trouble.
risk it. Yeah.
So two of the friends really are like find this experiment attractive because they've got the personal challenges. Martin, depressed, alienated from his family and students, and Nikolaj seems to be one because his wife seems to have such contempt for him, and his children are always pissing on him too. He's like, God,
I
hate
do
being covered in
suck.
pee. I need to
But
drink.
yeah, and his kids are 16 and 15, which makes it crazy. No,
I think one was
yeah.
like 7, but yeah, it's still
Classic. I think that's a classic Danish stereotype. Yeah. So
the
these two are actually like escaping reality a little bit.
a little bit. The other two are Peter and Tommy are single guys that just go to work and teach music and teach gym and hang out and
I would love to be a gym teacher as well. That would be the ultimate job if I could ever switch over because that's you just play dodgeball.
you wreck them too.
Yeah, you get to play too. Yeah.
I remember in middle school, like there was one gym teacher I had, Mr. Kerno, and it seemed like he had the funnest job because it was literally him like, all right, we're gonna play field hockey today in the gym,
Yeah.
and he would just body check you as a as a
Yeah.
14-year-old, and
Just
then it was like
dominate.
time for like I don't know, we did pickleball and like badminton. He would just
Yeah.
like fucking smash him at
Yeah.
you. He's like,
That's
you stood no
great.
chance.
I I for had a scheduling mishap when I was in high school, and I had to take my second year of PE, second semester of PE when I was a senior with all the freshmen. Um, so I was putting up wilt numbers in there against these little shrimpos who hadn't hit puberty yet as a senior in high school.
Dogging them.
Yeah, blowing faces up like marinas at dodgeball.
Oh
Yeah,
no, not Marina's face at dodgeball.
yes,
Marina,
twice, 3 times. Remember?
plug your ears and cover your face. God damn.
One of my finer moments. I would laser that night.
3 times in a row. Just bam, trampoline
Then you come
dodgeball.
tell
Bam.
me to quit hitting Marina in the face. The employees did.
Hey, hey man, I don't know if you know this girl or not, but you can't
You
get
can't be.
targeting this woman's
I know.
face.
I know her friend. Yeah.
She's a friend. You still can't target her face. Bam! Right in front of him.
Poor Marina.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Anyways,
So yeah, they do have a reason to kind of get out. So each man has his own way of sneaking drinks, like I said, during the whole day while teaching or coaching. I thought at one point they do this thing. we've always kind of discussed like texting in movies and things. So they text quite a bit in this, as well as like display the blood alcohol content. And it's simple. It's just like it cuts to black
It's a
and it's
little,
just
it's
like
pretty elegant.
it's just white text of the
It
percentage,
does
or it's like them texting
it,
the word.
and since I know this was a play before. While watching it, it reminded me of like almost like slides in a silent movie, right? Or like theater
Oh, sure.
inserts,
Yeah, for
right? Title
sure.
cards like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100% a title card. Yeah.
It definitely gave it's a movie obviously, but it plays very theatrically. I
Yeah.
could see how it could be a very successful play.
The first time it brought up the numbers too, it says like 0.47, and I had to research it because I was like I thought Martin was at 0.47, like about to die of
He
alcohol
would have
poisoning.
been dead, I think.
But
Yeah,
Denmark does the reading differently per 10 mils instead of per 100 mils
yeah.
as US does. So it's actually
He's
0.047.
right where he wants to be.
Yeah, he's just below it. But I was like, oh, 0.47. How many drinks did you have?
Would have been a different movie. Yeah,
I love that they all bought the breathalyzers for it too. They had to be
it's for
scientific.
science. They I think these guys all make a lot more money than American teachers typically do as well.
I mean,
As the
if
Navy
you're right,
school.
if it is like some sort of like boarding school, like prep school for college, where it's like they stay there, it's definitely a private institution. Private school teachers in Europe are making bank.
You would imagine these are some rich ass.
Could you
Yeah, they're
imagine
all
if
white
next year
Danish
you
dudes.
made $80,000?
That'd be crazy.
What
I'd
would you?
retire
What would you? You'd retire just one
for
year.
the rest. Yeah, that's all I
I'm done.
need.
I'm done. I did it.
I could clock out, live on that forever,
And teach
live on the
gym.
interest. Yeah,
Could you imagine making $80,000 teaching gym?
correct. We get people; those people exist.
I know.
Yeah,
God
that'd be
damn.
great.
So, um, almost immediately, all four members of the group find both their work and their private lives more enjoyable. Martin is like an effective and like fun teacher, quizzing kids in interactive ways, while
He's saying,
Peter
"Oh, you voted for Hitler." Yeah,
Peter's found yeah, he made him pick Hitler over FDR and Winston Churchill. Peter's
so
found a
that's
way to both sneak drinks in choir, but also make his choir connect more by listening to each other. So they all close their eyes while they sing, but he's just behind him
this is
just
kind of
chugging.
dumb. Yeah,
Tommy's getting better at, talking to the kids that don't get playing time on the soccer field, little specks he
I like
called
the
him.
kid. I like Specs. I
Um
like little Quints. Yeah,
yeah. So
remind me of you.
eventually, that's me. Yeah, 100%
Yeah,
that's me.
yeah.
So eventually, though, their stash of liquor is discovered by the school janitor who reports it to the principal. Thankfully, because the school has like such a notoriety of kids drinking all the
I think
time,
it's the kid today.
they're
Yeah,
like, "Oh shit, the students are drinking on campus. We gotta
fuck.
we gotta crack down on it." So they're
I'm
like,
sure
"Okay,
they're doing that too. The kids drink like 80 drinks a week.
I know
profess.
that
Yeah,
one." So agreeing that they need to be more careful, but they think the experiment should be taken further, albeit more carefully. The group increases the BAC limit to zero point 0.1 to see how it's like an individuality kind of thing, how different subjects respond to different levels of intoxication, and finding the optimal
and
BAC
throwing
per
their job
subject.
security to the wind. Yeah,
Because relatively,
maybe
relatively,
away with
most
being buzzed. You would
most
imagine. I don't
people
know.
would be at least similarly like doing the same thing at like 1 to 2 drinks. But if you're at point one where you've had like
Maybe.
4 or 5 drinks, some people
Yeah,
might be like okay, some
everyone's
people
gonna
might be
know. I
fucked.
I think most people will know.
Most
But
people
that's
would know.
if I had 5 beers or whatever, 5 shots, I would be like in the hospital
That's what I'm
at this
saying.
point.
But
Oh
if
my god.
Robert did, it's just Robert.
You think Robert can handle 5 drinks and just be Stone Cold Robert?
Remember how much he drank on Even Dwarves?
Yeah, but he was kind of sloshed at the
He
end of
was
it.
sloshed, but I would be asleep. I would be getting my
I
stomach
would.
pumped.
I miss Robert.
I would be asleep. You would be getting your stomach pumped. Robert was just having a good time. He was like
It
that
was
was like
crazy.
5 drinks for him. Yeah.
He drank like a whole bottle.
He
Yeah,
drank a bottle of tequila and like 8 beers.
talking about fucking dwarves.
Uh,
Yeah,
so, What a guy. God damn it. That first
He
time
needs
it
to
came
be
out,
back on.
none of
That was
us,
magic. It was sparks.
you and I didn't even know who he was. That's like, I'm just inviting Robert. We're like, okay. We're
Yeah.
like, do you want to do a different movie? He's like, yeah, I remember he sat down, he brought a notebook and a pen, a
Yeah.
24 case of Coors Light, two bottles of
Like,
alcohol, one for me, one
what
for
a
him.
what a hero.
And
Our all-time
we
best guest
just turned it on and he
appearance.
just started writing immediately. I was like, oh my God.
And then on the episode, he was throwing 3-pointers from all over the place. He was
the,
great.
it's the Michael Carter Williams of debuts.
Yeah, but yeah, we need him
Yeah.
back on.
So I'll try and reach out.
We
We'll
all
see
we
if
love all of our guests, but I've of course
you have a
Robert
certain
Piper's my
affinity to
favorite.
Robert. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're finding the optimal BAC, right? And then it shows this also felt kind of play theatery. Many shots of like previously elected public officials who are notably drunk while in the public face, like Bill Clinton. There was Winston Churchill. Um, Bill Clinton again. They show Bill Clinton a lot. Angela Merkel was getting drunk.
Yeah, I think at a certain point you can get away with it, right? Like if you're not like on the job and everything too.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, any presidents like I'm sure Trump's like fucking hammered all the time.
All the
I mean, he's
time.
not, but he's a teetotaler, which is weird. But he's like on fucking cough medicine and shit all the
Yeah,
time. So
yeah, for
figure
sure. And sun tanning,
and
spray
fucking
tanning.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
Martin at this point one is like visibly sloshed. He's like smashes his face into a wall in the teacher's
Well,
lounge. He's running into
that was
people.
I thought it was hilarious because he's like moving around like it's a ballet, and they're like, "Damn, Martin, look at him fucking go!" Yeah, he just crashes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his boys were sticking up for him. He's like, "Oh, that jazz ballet." He's like,
yeah.
"Oh, oh," and then
Oh,
just. Um,
good metaphor for the
but
movie
yeah,
there.
that one kid.
Specs.
No, not that little kid. Martin asked at one point how much people drink in his class. That one kid, he
Oh
says
yeah.
55 drinks in a good week. Oh, 55 drinks a week? What the fuck is that? Like, my lord. He did like say almost every day of the week. He was like, well, yeah, Thursday and Friday and Saturday, and then like half drinks on Sunday. Oh, and I guess on Wednesday too, because it's in prep for Thursday. So it's only Monday and Tuesday he doesn't drink. So just 11 drinks a night is what he averages. That's fucking dumb. What the fuck?
We're back.
Why did it do that again?
I don't know that.
Did
We're
you
back.
end the call or something?
I did not. I was waiting the whole time.
That's so weird.
It
Why
like
did
rebooted itself
it rebooted itself and restarted the
and the
call
audio.
and the audio? What? I don't get it. Because
Hopefully they're saved.
it doesn't say our internet is bad when it does that. It just
I have
Zoom
good
just
internet,
exits and then we're just like back.
and we're back.
Anyway, 55 drinks is crazy, but Martin seems to connect to his alcohol consuming students through these historical figures and their own drinking habits. So, I guess
They're just like you guys. Yeah.
yeah, you're just like Hitler, my guy.
Well, yeah, that too. Well, I think Hitler was a teetotaler too,
He
besides the
was.
meth,
Yeah.
I think, and shit. Yeah.
Nikolaj even notices like how well Martin is doing with his class and tries to reach his level one night by snorting the alcohol instead. He had this theory. He's like, they won't smell it on my breath if I snort it. Bad idea. But they're still, the whole group's finding their lives improved.
Yeah, they're even improving with their family. Isn't this when he goes on the canoe trip?
Yeah. Like Martin's class loves him. They're even like positively responding to his demands for tests. Tommy makes a winner out of Specs, the little glasses wearing boy in
He's
in football.
he's gonna be a Danish legend. That kid grew up to be Robin van Persie.
No way.
Yeah, Iron Robin. He was a Dutch player too, wasn't he?
That little glasses wearing
The
white kid grew up
Netherlands.
to be Kylian Mbappe.
I think you're right. I think I named two Dutch players, not Danish players. Christian Eriksen, that's a Dutch football. That's a Danish football player.
The Dutch are
Christian
good.
Eriksen. Dutch are good. The Dutch are better at everything than the Danes. The
It,
Danes are like practically Norwegian and Swedish and shit.
but also kind of German. It's like the perfect blend of German and Scandinavian.
That's kind of weird how geography works.
Yeah, it's like almost like it's in between them.
That's weird. And Finland is like that, but with Russia. It's
Hmm.
weird.
And Latvia.
And Latvia. Who knows what goes on there?
You-
Or
tho-
Liechtenstein?
those areas, Neumann.
Not even
Neumann's from Liechtenstein for sure. What the fuck goes
Liechtenstein.
on in Liechtenstein? What are they doing there?
That's is that like vampire area or is that something else?
I don't know. It's just like tucked, It's just like tucked in there.
Transylvania is real, but I don't know where it's at exactly. Romania, maybe,
It sounds right.
but that's not Liechtenstein. Where what happens in Liechtenstein?
I don't.
Castles?
Do they lick?
Yeah, do they shine?
I don't know. And Nikolaj even gets his
Phone
class
in.
interested in classical music. Yeah, this is a live episode. Phone in.
Phone
Tell us
in
what
if you
happens
know
in
what
Liechtenstein.
goes on. At 555 my ass. That's our new
That's,
number.
that's not enough numbers.
That's our new number.
This is filmed in front of a live studio audience. This is the studio audience of the
Yeah,
ranch people.
just yell out 555 my ass
My
and we'll get
ass. So Peter, he gets a little sad after a day of playing soccer when he admits that he wishes he had kids.
he's unfulfilled.
He is
That's why
unfulfilled.
he drinks. He drinks because he's a lonely motorcycle. Did you hear that?
I did hear it.
That was
I hear
crazy.
I hear that in one ear and I hear Hadley crying in the other ear.
Oh, did I do that? Did the
I don't think
motorcycle
he
do
did it.
that?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
And then let's see. Peter has a one-on-one with a student as well. The student's super anxious about future exams and having to repeat years in schools. He's failed many times. So Peter tells him, he's like, "Have you ever tried drinking before tests?" He's like, "No." He's
This
like, "You
this is a
should."
little jump the sharky, but the thing is, they can legally drink at this point too.
Because the
In
drinking age
this
is 16.
class.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so I was like, oh, like that's crazy. As a teacher, but like, you just fucking get smashed before it, dude.
Yeah. You'd tell
And
your
then like
kids
a
that?
genuine no, but in like a genuine. I told the kids because I'm gonna go see what you call it, One Battle
One
After
after
Another
another.
tomorrow night,
Uh-huh.
on the debut, and I said, so I'm like gonna come in late, so I might be like coming in like really like bleary eyed, and they're like, yeah, because of the fucking hot boxing, Mr. Lawrence, and I was like, no, it's not like that. You, you
Because you ate
bastards.
one too many chimichangas the night before and you were on the
Yeah,
toilet.
my THC chimichangas.
And then Martin takes his family for a
T. Yeah, never mind.
well, yeah, what
I
would
was trying to say.
THC stand for?
I was trying to go. I thought chimichangas was
It was the
spelled
C.
HC. Start with an
Oh,
HC. Yeah.
but it could be like
TH.
totally hot chimichangas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally hot chimichangas.
I'm gonna have some THC tonight. You just sit down and eat Mexican food.
Oh fuck.
Eat a bunch of flautas. You
That's what my
love.
fat friends do. Yeah, I love flautas.
You got Marina turned on to
Love.
flautas.
She'd like them too. I got
She
Chris
likes them.
turned on to flautas. Flautas are the Mexican food of choice for
What
many friends of
what
mine.
was
Yeah.
that? What was that time when we went? Me, you, and Chris went to Fiesta in Jalisco, and he was like just
Yeah.
trashed out of his mind. And after the
I
football
don't
game,
even
what did
think
he
he was that
order?
trash.
He
One time he ordered steak coso, but
the
he ordered
Stiak.
Stiac Picoso,
Yeah, that's what it
and
was.
everyone died laughing.
We
Yeah,
thought it was so funny.
But- yeah.
But a camping trip and a canoeing vacation that the family's been planning for 8 years. Martin finally takes him on that surprises his wife with it, and then they fuck in the woods too.
Hell yeah, his life's never been better.
Well,
Just the spontaneous nature of being a present father and husband. Yeah,
and their relationship had showed no physical signs whatsoever. Not even like a side
mostly
hug or
just
a
yeah, just like co-parent at best.
So the group decides that okay, this is going well at point one even. Let's try binge drinking to observe how our bodies and minds respond
Sure,
during the in
this
quotes what they
sounds
called
great.
the point of ignition and beyond. So this is part three, the maximum BAC. And
Which
so
should be
it's
like Act 3 in the play. Yeah.
yes, and it's like they've all got their time away. They're doing it at Nicolaj's place. She's like, I'm taking the kids somewhere. Can you just do the grocery shop? And I don't know what you're gonna do with your friends. Just grocery shop. He's like, sure.
Grocery shop. You get
But
that done,
Martin
yeah.
initially, he's like, I'm starting to reconnect with Annika, my wife, and the kids. I'm not gonna drink tonight. I'm not gonna take part in this. But as he leaves, he turns around, grabs the drink, gets sucked right in, and they get trashed. And they're all like dancing together. It's like a lot of
The
fun.
in sloppy Danish pop music and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they go grocery shopping for cod. They're just hammered in the store. They're
That's
falling. They're
good.
screaming.
Yeah. They're like babies, essentially.
They go to the bar. They steal alcohol. They have a fun night. But after coming home drunk, both Martin and Nikolaj are confronted by their families. Nikolaj especially because now it wasn't his kids pissing on him. He pissed the bed. His wife was so
On
upset.
himself. Yeah. Which makes sense. I don't know. There's lots of urine flying around in Nicolaj's household, but if it comes from the provider, it's a whole nother deal.
Yeah. And so Martin's family, they like picked him up off the street. Like he didn't even make it home. He was like in front of some other people's house. And they bring him back in and like his face is all beat up. They're like worried, revealing that they know that he's been drinking for weeks.
Hmm.
Um and he like and then him and Annika get into it because she expresses how he's drawn away from them as a group, but then she also admits to a little bit of infidelity.
A little side action, which he freaks out and crashes out. Well, he's still drunk and everything too, so
Sure. But he smashes things and storms out on them and everything. And they decide that due to especially the binge drinking part, due to the negative social impacts and fear of any future alcoholism and dependency, they're going to abandon the experiment.
it's time to cut costs.
And months later, even though they're not drinking anymore, they all seem to have like learned from the experience because they are
And
still like teaching better. Their
have
professional lives are a lot
connections with
better.
their students. Yeah.
Um, all the members have stopped drinking during the day, with the exception of Tommy, the gym teacher and the soccer coach, who has unfortunately become an alcoholic, and the principal knows.
Yeah, and knows that something has been happening for a lot longer than what's up here.
Correct. And
Yeah.
Martin and his wife have even split up after all of that. He like tries to text her and make amends, but she continues to reject him. She's like, I don't think it's right. It's not you, it's me. Let's buy a
I changed
bookstore
for a reason.
together.
Shit. Yeah.
I fucked Ted. Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Ted.
Yeah. I fucked
Oh yeah.
Neumann.
Neumann.
Not
Neumann fucks you,
Neumann.
not the other way around. Yeah.
Neumann fucked Annika.
There you go.
Um,
Neumann doesn't get
and
fucked. Believe you
Peter
that.
actually gave that anxious student some more alcohol, like during exam week, in order to stop him from like a
Uh-oh.
panic attack. But a few days after that, arriving to work drunk and hence being fired from school, Tommy, he gets on his little boat with his old dog. He sails out into the ocean and then fucking kills himself.
He dies. He drowns. So he's the only one who can't swim. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that he was the only one that can't swim.
Yeah. So when
It
he goes
was
out, shit's going down.
He tried to put the life jacket on. He couldn't even get it on him because he was too drunk. And it was such like you don't see him go into the water or anything. It's just he goes out on the boat with his dog, and then it's like a shot of just his dog alone on the boat, just like looking into the water. I was like, God, that feels worse somehow. Like it almost made me cry.
Okay.
It was like it was heartbreaking.
Yeah, it was pretty heartbreaking for sure. So is that like a suicide then, or is that like he just fucks up kind of in between, foul play suspected?
I think it could be either. It's
Yeah, I think it's probably a suicide kind of thing.
um and
Either way.
so the exams are done and like kids are celebrating everywhere. Like all the kids that were afraid they weren't going to pass have graduated and they're going to go on. And Martin and Nikolaj and Peter are like watching all these, or Peter are watching all these kids when Nikolaj comes up and like whispers into Martin's ear, and you just know what it. You don't hear it, but you know what it is. And Mad's face just tells a story. I was
Great
like
acting.
crying watching this. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, great acting. He's a good face actor. He's got a weird
He
face.
does have a weird face, but it's so good.
It's good. It's very
Um,
Danish.
and so the three remaining members of the group, they attend Tommy's wedding, sorry, as pallbearers.
His
And
funeral. Yeah.
oh yeah, what did I say?
Wedding.
Oh yeah, not his wedding. I put wedding in here. And his little soccer team is all singing to him too. Oh, I cried at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Little Specs is crying. So after the funeral, they're like, what would we do? What would Tommy want to do right now after the graduation? So they go out and sell it, like, well, I guess not celebrate, but they go to like a fancy restaurant and they order like expensive champagne and they just indulge in seafood and all that stuff. Um, they were initially reluctant to drink the alcohol which is served, but they officially do. And while dining
Break
together,
the seal, yeah.
Martin receives a message from Annika who states that she
Mm.
misses him a lot, and she's willing to give their marriage a new chance. And so like
Hey,
he
he's
leaves
the
the
hero.
oh, you're the hero.
Yeah.
And so he like leaves the table and he's like standing in like this alleyway and he's just like smiling and so happy that although he's just lost his friend, his life might be turned around when all of these freshly graduated students drive by and they're like,
They're partying, they're
Tom
fucking it up.
Tommy'd want us to join. So they go out there, join them in the celebration, and just start drinking at the harbor with all the students. And of course, Nikolaj and Peter are like, "But do the dance, do the dance," like
Yeah.
they've been doing the whole time.
And he finally does it.
And Martin finally breaks out his jazz ballet, dances with the
It's
rest of the party goers, and
very invisible wacky arm tube man guy.
it was very like interpretive. It was definitely.
Ooh, yeah.
But this song, the "What a Life."
Banger song. It is a
What a
banger
life!
song.
Oh man, that song. I'm gonna download it. That song is
Great
so
scene.
good.
It is a banger. Up there
And
with the Arachnid song
the
from
Arachnid song.
Uncle Boon Me. Wasn't that right? That
Oh,
song
that
from Uncle
song's
Boon Me.
so good. And
Banger and songs.
hanging out, hanging out,
Yeah, of course. Hanging
hanging
out
out
with the
with my
family,
family, having
having
ourselves a
ourselves a party.
party. Yeah, three bangers
What's that
from that.
artist's name? Man? The artist's name. He was in the second
He
one.
was in both of them as just a singer. I can't
I mean,
remember.
I
I'd
don't
have to
think he
look it
was
up.
an actor in the first one.
No, he wasn't an actor in the first, but he
He
was
was the
credited
actor.
in both. But his
Yes.
dance becomes increasingly more and more energetic and joyous. And then it ends on a freeze frame as he like leaps from the harbor into the water, just like hovering above ground. Freeze frame of him in the midair. And that is the end of another round. What a
Movie.
life. Oh, dang it.
What a movie.
What a movie. Here's some queers.
Hey, I was gonna. How are you gonna handle the Dutch?
I took a ton of quotes
Good.
because you took
In
zero
in Dutch or in English?
in English.
Okay,
You took
that'd
zero.
be tough. I took zero.
I
I
have,
took I elected Hitler. Maybe that's a quote, sort of.
well, I took a bunch from IMDb initially because I know when it's a foreign language film, I have trouble just simply keeping up with everything. And so, I took a bunch from IMDb, but then I got rid of some of them because like, oh, these aren't as good as some of the ones that I found. So I have 14.
Ooh, go for
Um,
it.
This is just quoting Soren Kierkegaard and the concept of anxiety. It's you must accept yourself as fallible in order to love others and love life. I was like, God damn.
He had some bangers.
He had
Old
some
Kierke did.
bangers. Peter and Nikolaj, after they are drinking and whatnot. Peter just goes, "Are we or are we not alcoholics?" Nikolai's like, "Not alcoholics.
Yeah.
We decide when we want to drink. An alcoholic just can't help himself." And I was like, sounds like you
I
guys
think
might be alcoholics.
yeah.
Um, Goodness, I don't even know who is Sigrid. This
Secret?
this is one I took from IMDb. Maybe it's the principal. Maybe it's
Is that the
Nikolaj's wife.
okay? Let's hear it.
It says to dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. Not to dare is to lose oneself.
That sounds very poetic for
Ooh,
for,
the
for the
the wife,
principal.
no, the wife that was upset about the piss. That wouldn't seem like her either.
Yeah, you're right.
But there's like really only like three main women.
Is Sigrid's
Annika,
a woman's name?
I guess so. Yeah. I know two, I know three Sigrids in my life, and all of them have been women.
I've never known a Sigrid. Sigmund Freud, that's Sigmund.
No, Sigrid. Next, Martin. He asks Annika, he goes, "Do you find me boring?" And she just goes, "Compared to what?" I was like, "Oh my God, what? Who
Bad
responds like
answer.
that?" She's
Yeah,
like, "What, when you were young?" Or he's like, "Yes." And she's like, "Well, you're not the same Martin I first met." I was like, "Damn."
bad answer.
Compared to what? It's like a while. Do you find me boring?
Hi, Carrie. Kitty. Hi, Carrie.
And who the fuck is Carrie?
That's my that's my new fiance.
Whoa.
No, I'm joking.
Thank
Don't
God.
tell her.
Next, Nikolaj says, um, he thinks it's sensible to drink. And Peter goes, "When you drive?" And he's like, "All the time." He claims
All the
humans are
time.
born with a blood alcohol content that's 0.05 too low. So he's
All
referencing
the
the
time.
psychiatrist. But yeah, all the time you need to be drinking.
Every second.
Let's see. No, because Sigrid is not the name of Nikolaj's wife. Her name is Amelie. I remember that. And here's a
Like
quote
the
from
movie.
her and
Amelie.
Nikolaj when he's like done. Oh yeah, Amelie. When he's done binge drinking in the middle of the night after he pissed the bed, she's like, "Nikolaj, what are you doing?" And he's like, he's trying to like blow into his breathalyzer. He's like checking to see if I can drive. She's like, "Drive." That's the fucking baby monitor.
He's not good to drive.
Ooh, this is a good one. This is when Annika and Martin get in their fight about
At
infidelity.
the
Excuse me.
table.
She goes, "I couldn't care less if you drink with your friends. That's not the point. This entire country drinks like maniacs anyway. Don't you see that our problem is that you're never really present? You're completely invisible. And when you have fun, it's with someone other than me." And Martin goes, "Are you also having fun with someone other than me? Do you have fun with
Mm.
someone other than me?" She goes, "Martin, I couldn't just sit here and wait for you." And he said, "Well, don't sit here and wait for me. Just get out."
Damn, that's so real.
That's very real. It's a good conversation.
Do I look like Johnny Bravo a little bit?
A little bit.
What does he say? Hey, ladies.
Hey, ladies.
He's got a Seth thing going on.
It's like if you mix Johnny Bravo's like exactly if you mix Seth with Elvis,
Yeah, you get Seth,
you
and
get
you get Johnny
Seth.
Bravo. Seth and
Um,
Elvis, you get.
Next, when they are first like at the restaurant, they go, "Martin, come on," because he doesn't want to drink. He's like, "Russia was built on people who drink and drive, so just grab some vodka and some caviar."
Yeah, if I get behind the wheel.
Russians love that. Um, Goodness. Martin talking about them. This is when he calls them Hitler and he's talking about Churchill and Hemingway and all that. And he goes, "Which one of you will pass your exams and which one of you will fail?" In other words, which one of you are Hemingway and will blow your brains out? And which one of you is Churchill and will win a world war? It was like, God damn, what a
Well,
metaphor.
nice teacher.
He won the award for nice teacher.
For nice teacher. Yeah,
Not nicest, just nice.
nice teacher
Um, when
guy.
they're camping, They're playing like a game where it's like a 20 questions kind of thing. But like the one son just doesn't get the game at all because everybody's like,
Yeah,
"Is it an animal?" He's like, "Yes." They're like, "Do they live in the water?" He's like, "No." And he's like, "Is it a gorilla?" And he's like, "You're supposed to narrow it down." He's like, "I am. Next time I'm gonna have one less option to pick from." He's like, "So now you can choose between the 1,244,000 animals."
minus the gorilla. That's some branded shit.
You ever play that little handheld 20 questions game?
Yeah,
That game
fucking was a
rocked.
wizard.
That thing was
Yeah, it
good.
was. It was very good. Um, I my mom always thought there was like a fucking recorder in it. So I was like, Mom, that's crazy. Like, listen to you and then spit it out the answer.
I know, right?
It
Your
was very good.
your TSA agent, your NSA agent,
Yeah, your
your
my
FBI
five
agent.
dollar toy
Yeah.
guy in it. Yeah,
Let's see. When they're grocery shopping and just drunk as hell, Peter is like grabbing this this worker by the fucking jacket because they couldn't get frozen cod. It had to be fresh. Where are all the fresh codfish? And he's like, "Oh, you must have sold out." He's like, "Cod season is all the months with an R."
so not ends in December ostensibly.
January has an R. February has an
It
R.
doesn't
March
end in
has
an
an
R,
R.
bro.
It
It doesn't
didn't
end in
say
an R.
ends, it just says with R.
Oh,
So not May, June, July, August?
those aren't. I feel like that'd be peak cod season for fish and chip time.
Feels like it, but also
That's probably they're
eight
not probably
months is a
there.
long season.
Yeah, it's more like when's not the cod season.
Exactly. And then my last three quotes are all from like their little dinner scene after the funeral. They're sitting there and they're just like drinking so much and eating, and I don't even know which one said it. I think it was Nicholas. He goes, "Why do the shrimps have the roe?" He's like, nobody likes it, and Peter just goes, "I could live off of roe," and I'm like, "Isn't that the poop?"
I think they mean ROE row.
Yeah.
That's not their poop. That's not poop.
What is the roe?
Row is just their eggs, I think, isn't it?
Oh, I thought roe was that line of like
No,
shit.
that's just like on their shell. ROE is eggs. I think it's like shrimp eggs. I think it's essentially caviar.
Oh, you're
But I don't
right. You're definitely right. I've seen now that you say that it's caviar, I've seen like dishes like in
row.
shows where they're like roe.
Maybe that's the joke, and they like playing off the double entendre. It's like, what's with the row on their back? And he's like, I could live off of row caviar.
But roe is a fully
I don't think it's
developed
shrimp
egg. So
egg.
it's not like the early caviar. It's like a fully developed one.
Yeah, I think that may be the double entendre. I
What
don't know because
is
it's
that
in
what
Danish though, so
is
maybe
that what Roe v. Wade is based on? Is
it is.
shrimp
It's that
egg
versus Dwayne Wade.
shrimp egg versus Dwayne Wade?
Yeah,
And
that's
that's
just
why
a
they
pretty,
overturned it because Dwayne Wade's always gonna win.
of course. And shrimp eggs aren't really great in court.
At one point they're eating and they just go, I think it's Peter. He goes, "Well, my mouth is so dry, I could sandblast a bike." I was like, "What does that even mean?"
Sam, that's a bike, Brandon.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, you
And
can have shrimp roe, so it's not like a double on.
okay, good to know. And then, oh, excuse me, I have a big yawn.
Yeah, it's
My
sleepy in here.
sleepy. My last one is once again at the dinner, like I said. Nicholas just goes, "Peter's dating abroad." And Martin goes, "Well, did you give her a Christmas bash?" And Peter just goes, "Well, she's interested in church modes. So I put her in a clamp and gave her a bit of the old D sharp
Hmm.
because he was the music teacher.
Yeah, I don't. Do I talk like that as an English teacher? I do. He's right. Yeah.
I gave her
About to.
my Hemingway.
Yes, I'm about to shake my spear.
Oh, hey, she can suck on these grapes of wrath.
Oh, my nuts. Yeah,
Oh, my nut. Oh,
my nuts. Um. Uh. 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 I'm trying to think of something really offensive. I can't do it. I can't think of them.
Oh, I was gonna say, did you think of something and you couldn't do it, or you just couldn't think of
No,
something?
I can't think of anything.
Well, that's gonna end our quotes. 14 of them. It's ratings time. Thermometer. I think you're winning. I think you're up 3-2 right now.
I missed the Um, tomorrow for this movie is going to be right at about an 83%.
Seth wins. Critics gave this a 93.
Oh, I was thinking the people. What am I doing?
But what about the people?
83.
Popcorn. Hey, you win
I knew they were
89%.
around there. I knew the people were around there.
And then on IMDb, critics, the
Nah.
Metascore,
Did they do it? Is this a trick question?
they did it.
A trick question?
Nope, not a trick question.
They did.
They did it.
77.
Hey, it's a 79.
The the uh, the beloved 79.
And then lastly,
79.
an audience score out of 10.
6.7.
Seth
6.7.
wins. 6-7. It's a 7-7.
Hear that 400 times a day.
I'm sure you do. I'm really sure you do. It is a 7.7. So critics gave it a 79 and a 93 for an 86 average. Users a 77 and an 89 for an 83 average. And that 7.7 lands it at the 27th best film we've ever done on here.
I feel like we've been in this territory recently.
Ones just worse than it include My Dinner with Andre,
Good movie.
The Fifth Element,
Weird movie. We've definitely done all of these. Yeah.
What We Do in the Shadows,
Good movie.
The
Great
Florida
movie.
Project,
Best of all time.
and Muhammad, The Last Prophet.
That's right. Hell yeah.
Just better than Another Round or When Harry Met Sally.
Perfect.
Home Alone,
Amazing.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory,
Good performance.
Little Miss Sunshine,
Fantastic.
and Fitzcarraldo.
Amazing.
You can fact on my ass.
One of our better ones.
So, with that being said, what are you giving another round?
I think we get another round an 8.1 personally on my lasagna scale.
One more
Elegant.
round.
One more round, friend. 8.1, friend. It's stylish. Um, I think a lot more human than I expected, and I was kind of impressed with that as the most of all in the movie was like the backstories of the characters,
Yeah,
how their personal histories came to fruition. Mads killed it,
he's so good.
unbelievable.
So
He's
good.
so good. Um, I don't know if I take umbrage with or have a hard time with maybe some of the core messaging of the alcohol parts of the movie, but that's just like it's vehicle to get the message through. Very good movie. 8.1.
Nice. I think I'm an 8-7, maybe an 8-8.
8.8. Eight
Um,
seven.
I definitely agree that I am confused about what I'm supposed to take away from this. Is the alcohol portion bad or good? Is it both?
Maybe that's just both. Yeah, that's life. And
But Matt's
yeah,
fucking kill. He's so good in this movie. And it's like it's not a role where he really ever does much like over the top. It's and that's perfect with it because the film is so subtle in its filmmaking in general. And then out of nowhere, it just throws in this dance scene at the end, which is like one of the
great dance.
funnest, like it's one of the best endings out there. I think it just
It,
comes out of
it's
nowhere.
joy. It's weapons esque, and it's joyous apex.
And I think all in all, it does definitely dive into some psychological ideologies and thoughts about what you can and what you can't do with your day-to-day life and how you can change it as yourself or using um, outside
What's going to be the
tools.
catalyst? Yeah.
Yes, catalyst. Good word. But all in all, I think it's so well made, so well acted,
Very
and
well made and acted.
8-7, I think it's a fun concept too. Because you're right, you're like thinking it's going to be all about the alcohol. It's really not.
It's a drama. Yeah.
But also a black
A
comedy.
very well made one at times.
And then
I'd say it's more drama.
I would too.
Yeah.
And then I've got no critics, unfortunately, but I have 6 user reviewers.
Returners, some
And
of
I
them.
I told you that I was running late. I forgot to do
Yeah,
user reviewers, so I
that's
like tried to
fine.
do them super fast. And IMDb was down tonight, so I had to go to
Oh,
Letterboxd.
which and they're pretty quick. They can be some of them.
They can be. My first one is by Dr. Beast 14.
Returner, yeah.
He said, "Have never watched a Mads film I haven't liked. The man is a natural. Absolutely crushed the dance at the end, and I will be learning that for my wedding. Slightly confused as how 4 middle-aged men who clearly are experienced with alcohol seemingly don't understand the effects of alcohol. I can buy into the 2 beer drunk theory, but there was absolutely zero reason to go off the rails. Regardless, there is nothing better than having a few, several, dozen drinks with the boys, and can't wait to propose this at the next happy hour. 5 out of 5 stars."
Interesting review from our returning guest. Yeah,
And his name
past
was
guest, Danny Boy, 1989,
Dr. Beast 14.
Doctor Beast.
I think when he's like, there's no reason for it to go off the rails, I think it's because they were alcoholics at that point.
That's the logical sense, and dramatically, it's more interesting.
True. Next is by Tangled Up in Purple.
Ooh, a returner.
And they put italics in this at one point. It's short. It said, they really said in italics, do it for science. 3.5 out of 5 stars.
Girl power. You slay, bitch.
Hey, you fucking history bitch.
I'm the history. I'm the review bitch.
A review bitch. Neumann.
Neumann. Neumann is
Um,
kind of a bitch.
yeah, he is kind of. Next is by Nakul.
Oh, first time.
Oh, first timer. Yeah, you're right. And he says Thomas Vinterberg's Another Round is a warm, humane, darkly comic and cathartic portrait of midlife crisis, friendship, and day drinking. The cast is great, and Mads Mikkelsen gives his best performance in years. The movie's final moments are among my favorites in any movie this year, and any movie featuring Mads dancing immediately gets 5 out of 5 stars. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules.
He
Five
doesn't
out of
make
five
them.
stars.
I've got some rules like that.
Every movie's a 10, you know?
That guy. If there's children in the movie, if like good acting children, then it's like minimum like 4 stars almost.
It usually gives it a 1 to 2 star bump almost.
Yeah. And if someone's playing like live music in the movie, another bump. And if they have Irish accents, these are just things you don't make the rules on. Yeah.
Yeah. Next is by Nick Hewson.
Returner.
He said, I forgot to turn on the subtitles for the first hour because I was tired, and I thought it was a stylistic choice. It didn't negatively impact my viewing at all. In fact, it probably improved it since it allowed me to just concentrate
Review.
on Mad's face. Anyway, turn this off before anyone faced any consequences for their actions. I'm sure it worked out for everyone in the end. 1 out of 5
Kind of did.
stars.
It kind of did for 3 of them.
For 3 of them, yeah.
Better off than they were in the beginning.
And then 2 short ones. This one's
Worked
by.
out for specs. Yeah.
Oh, it did work out for specs. You're right.
Took the
And
dramatic loss
and
of
the
exposure. Yes.
students with the graduating students.
Yeah, it worked out.
Next is by Karsten. And they say, in
Returner.
quotes, Mads? That's his name? I like him a lot. My mom, end quote, my mom. 4.5 out of 5 stars.
Nads.
Yeah.
Good dude, mom.
And Karsten. Karsten
Karst.
reviewing his mom's
Karst.
review. And my last one is by Josh Lewis. Another short one. He just said, "Me and the fellas when the vaccine drops." Four and a half,
Mm,
4 out of 5 stars.
stupid on it. Yeah.
I mean, it was a 2020 film, so
That's timely. Letterbox was around then. Yeah, I had it before then. I
you
think
did.
even.
So that's gonna end it. Are you recommending another round to people?
I sure am, Brandon.
I'm
A
gonna
delight from the COVID era can bright your new life.
your new
Period.
Hera.
Your new Taylor Swift era.
There you go. I'm 100% gonna recommend, even to the people that like are like, oh, subtitle, oh, foreign language. Watch the movie. It's fantastic. And
Yeah, I hate those people.
Neumann.
Neumann's one of those
It
guys.
just said, "Are you playing music?" Zoom was thought me going, man, Neumann
Yeah,
was music.
Neumann. New age.
It thought I was Bob Dylan. Neumann.
Neumann.
It's
Neumann
telling me to set up
recommend.
professional audio now. It really thinks I'm playing
Eee,
music.
wee.
Well, I'm glad you liked it. That's gonna end it this week. And next week, not technically a sequel, but kind of, which means we got Seth on. We're doing a talking pony,
Ah,
which is just gonna be
he better be fucking talking.
it's just gonna be probably the worst. I'm curious to know if it's gonna be better or worse than a talking
And a
cat.
talking cat. One of our best
So
reviewed movies of all time.
no, not at all. But that's gonna end it this week. Thanks for turning, tuning in,
Toining with Noingen.
toining with Noiming, and we'll see you next round, friends.
Good douche, friends. Hell yeah, Jinjo.
Hell yeah, Jinjo.
Good movie.
I'm
I
glad you
think
liked
Chris
it.
Rock's gonna fuck it up.
I think Chris Rock's gonna fuck it up for
I
sure.
think he's not gonna do as good a job.
Also, Leonardo DiCaprio's face isn't weird enough if he's supposed
I,
to be Martin.
I don't think he's gonna end up doing it either. I'm sure.
Okay. If Chris
Maybe.
Rock is gonna be Martin, that's gonna be weird.
Hey guys, what do you call a drunk black guy? No,
I love bilking for the soup, by the way.
thank you. It's 1980 soup
That's not what they say.
and billion for soup.
Oh, my
All right.
nose.
Well, I'll see you later, Brandingo. You take
Bye.
care of that nose.
I will take care of my nose.
Good episode.
Bye.
Later.